So over here at my drill press, I have this old rolling cart made out of melamine that I originally made when I had a bench top drill press because the drill press just sat on top of here. Then I got the floor model drill press and built this table, which I have in another video. The problem is now this cart does not necessarily fit under here, and I feel like that this is a lot of wasted space and it would be a perfect place to put a bunch of drill bits. So today I'm going to make a drill press cart that can roll under this existing drill press in the floor model. So let's get to it. Now, as with any project, the first thing I'm going to do is use my table saw and crosscut saw to break down some sheet goods. I'm going to be making this project out of maple plywood. I might add some walnut edge banding on it with an MDF top just because I like the look of it and it matches some of my other shop furniture. I will have full step-by-step plans available for this project on my website. I'll leave a link to those down below. They'll have shopping lists, cut lists, everything you need to build this project for yourself. Let's get started with milling it up. Now, since I don't actually own a track saw, I just use a circular saw with a straight edge, and that becomes my track saw. So I do that for my cross cuts, and then when it gets down to a manageable size for the 3/4 inch maple plywood, I use my table saw to finish those cuts. Now that I have all my parts cut to size, I'm going to use my pocket hole jig to install pocket holes where they're needed. And again, that'll be detailed in the plans, but I'm going to install drill pocket holes and then work on the assembly just with pocket holes and wood glue. All right, so I've now added the casters on the bottom with that little extra support block, and the cabinet's essentially done with these supports on top. The next thing that I'm gonna do is work on building the drawer boxes as well as installing the drawer slides and go ahead and getting these drawers installed just to make sure that everything kind of seems correct. If I need to make any adjustments for squareness or whatever, it'd be a lot easier to do now without this top on here. Okay, I now have the drawer fronts and the drawers themselves installed. I'm not going to install hardware just yet. I'm going to wait till I get the top on and do the finish first because I don't want the finish to get on my brushed nickel hardware. I'm going to cut 2 pieces of MDF, laminate them together. That's going to become my top. I'm going to secure it by screwing up through the top support brackets into the bottom of the MDF. I'm then going to do edge banding on these exposed plywood edges as well as around the edges of the top MDF assembly. Then put some finish on it, then install the hardware, and we'll be done. I've now applied finish to this cabinet. I just did one quick coat of shellac. It's just shop furniture. I think that's all it'll need. It's now dry and I'm going to install some hardware. I'm going to use these brushed nickel 3-inch handles, cabinet handles here. The only reason I'm going to use that is I have a ton of them because I bought them in bulk because that's what all my shop furniture has for the handle hardware. To install it, I'm going to use this True Position Tools cabinet hardware jig. This thing might look kind of complex, but it is super easy to use, super helpful. I highly recommend it if you do a lot of cabinet making. I'll leave a link to this down in the description along with all the other tools that I've used for this project. So now let me get these handles installed and we'll be done. Okay, this project is now complete. I really like how it kind of matches the same style as my router table. I'm hoping to build some more shop furniture in the future that keeps up with this same sort of theme. Anyways, hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I'll be sure to see you on the next one. Take care.